Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So tonight I'm out in my little shop here. I'm getting ready to start a refinishing project, and I'll show that to you. That's a nightstand or side table, whatever you want to call it, bedside table that we found at Salvation Army. This is what I'm gonna redo and try to sell it, flip it on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, see if I can make a little money on it. And I'll show that to you real quick. It's kind of nice. It does need fixing up, but nice wooden nightstand, two drawers, kind of kind of okay hardware on it. The drawers are solid. They are actually dovetailed together, so that's good. It's it's a quality piece. I'm not sure what wood it is or anything, or even if it's all the same wood. These type of pieces, although they are solid wood, they use different woods, and it's all in how they stain it and stuff to make it look like mahogany or cherry or whatever. I'm not even sure what this is. It could be like walnut, or kind of looks like walnut to me, but yeah. So I'm gonna strip it using paint stripper to start with, and I'll show you. I'm going to use this citrus strip. Okay, it says no harsh fumes. It's supposed to be not as um, harsh as some chemical strippers, right? So I'm going to try this. Never tried it before, but I'm gonna prep for it. I'm going to take this plastic drop cloth, 7 mil, and it's 9 foot by 12 feet. So I'm not going to use it all. And I thought over here, this is the area I'll be working in. I'll put it up the wall a little ways, down and out onto the floor to set that on. And if any of this stuff, spills, be easier to clean up. So that's what I'm going to do. And I also have a crafty project going on. I have that set of 6 wooden coasters, and I'm thinking I'm going to wood burn Bigfoot onto them. This pattern here, I found it, printed it off, and I have a piece of carbon paper ready. And yeah, so this is going to take a while doing 6 of these. So I'm not going to do it all at once. And I'm not going to do that nightstand all at once. It's going to be, you know, it'll take me a few times out here to do it. But I was thinking, do you ever hear a song that kind of resonates with you? I guess is the word. Um, I'm not a big country western fan by any means, but I do know Alan Jackson. You know, I know some of his songs. I like it. Well, of all places on TikTok, I heard an Alan Jackson song, and I'm like, man, that that's true. So I did look up the lyrics. I have them here on my phone, but the song is "The Older I Get," and yeah, I'm listening to it. Alan Jackson's a good singer, and it's kind of he does some old. His style's kind of old country. I like that, but it's like, dang, this is what this is true. And it starts out, the first part is, the older I get, the more I think, and that couldn't be any more truer. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I'm 57. I'm not old, but 57, and having open heart surgery and being in that poor of shape, where I dang near clocked out. It was almost the end of my time. That I've been doing a lot of thinking. My mind thinking about all kinds of things. So that's kind of true. The older I'm getting, the more I'm thinking about stuff. And it goes on, you only get a minute, better live while you're in it. No truer words have been spoken. You only live for a minute. In the grand scheme of things, our lives are pretty short because it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. And I realize that you're gone in a blink because this past year, so many people I know have passed away. Some couple of them are younger than me, some are my age, some were older. Um, but yeah, be gone in a blink. And I just dropped that bottle of citrus strip, put that back. Um, and I kind of mentioned this in one of the videos. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. That's why I decided to retire early to to live. I'm not spending 40 plus hours a week selling my time to someone else, right? Um, I could have a lot more money. We could be driving better cars, probably going on vacation someplace warm right now because it's freezing. But it ain't all about the money. It ain't all about the expensive things. I kind of already realized that. Um, then of course, I'm not even going. I won't go over that. But the next part is the older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones you got have always got your back, and that's true. You know, working, a lot of people. I know a lot of people throughout the years working in the factories because people come. At one point, we had multiple facilities, so people would come, they'd get bumped to our plant, we'd get reduced out, get bumped to another one, move around, take jobs at different places. I know hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that I've worked with over the 36 years, right? Um, and you have a lot of work friends and stuff, but I've always kept my circle small of the people I would hang out with, do anything outside of work. And it's even smaller now, obviously. Um, but there's still people I can rely on. And I hope they know they can rely on me. Got one friend, we had a flat tire. And this is when I was pretty sick. And I couldn't get the wheel off. I couldn't even do anything because my chest started to hurt. Called my son. We're actually, I think, coming from his house. So he came down. He couldn't get the tire off. So my wife goes, well, call so and so. And I didn't do it. She called him and asked if he could come and help bring some tools. Just couldn't get the wheel off the hub, right? It was kind of, how they get welded on there, aluminum rims. Um, so he's like, sure. He dropped whatever he was doing, grabbing his stuff to come and bail us out, help us out. So those are the kind of friends you need. But anyways, that story. Another guy I knew was at the post office right down the street. Walked over to see what was going on. Needed any help, and he ended up beating the beating it off, getting the tire off for us. So I called my friend back, said, "Hey, you don't have to worry about it. So and so actually stopped and helped do it." So those are the kind of friends you need, right? Not everybody's your friend. You can have 50 friends at work, but there's only a few of them that's gonna do it, do anything for you. So that kind of resonated. Um, the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. I've learned that over years. I kind of realize this ain't that important. They're not that important. I don't give a damn. Just, you know. And that's really about it for that. But yeah, I heard that TikTok. It caught my attention and I listened to it. And some of those lines kind of really resonated. The older I'm getting, after everything that's happened, I'm doing a lot of thinking about stuff, and that couldn't be more true. And it's the people, your family, your wife, my kids, and stuff, that they're the ones that really matter. And the few true friends that I'd say are true friends is getting pretty small. And a lot of people I know are no longer here. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this plastic. I didn't want to waste it. I only want to use a little bit, but it's like, and it said 12 feet long, it's 12 feet this way. Um, yeah, I guess that's the way. I can just kind of measure it out like such, out to where I want it, about here, and cut it. Actually, I'm just going to cut it in half. We'll get like 2 uses out of it that way. Cut it in half and see what happens, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I'm just out here puttering, kind of getting ready to start that or that little cabinet there. And I got a little crafty project to putter on, and just kind of I thought about that song I heard, and I looked up the lyrics, and I thought I'd talk about it. Nothing real deep or anything, but yeah, go go look that song up, listen to it. It's a pretty good song. Alan Jackson, The Older I Get. We're all getting older every day. So I guess that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, help the channel out, and I guess till the next video. Bye. Anyways, that's what I was going for. It was quite a pain in the butt, but I put some up there against the wall, down the wall, and out. So now I can pull the drawers out, set them over there, put the paint stripper on all the sides that need it. The back side's plain, so I don't really have to worry about that. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Took me a little bit because that plastic is pretty thin, and my heater's blowing it, and yeah, it was a hassle, but I think that'll work out. Later.